and we'll give it a minute or two to catch up here.
Okay.
And I think we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Look who I've got with me. It is Kim from Abundant Life Tarot. And Kim, thank you so much for being here. I love being with you and doing the readings together and spending time with you. It's always a pleasure. So,
Oh, thank you. Thank you for
thanks.
having me. You know I love hanging out over here, so the pleasure is all mine.
Mine too.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm going to say hi to a few people, and then we'll chat with Kim for a minute or so, or a couple minutes, and then we will start into the questions. Um, questions that instructions are down below on the banner. So if you do guys want to have a don't if you want to do a donation of $3 or more, we'll jump you ahead to the front of the line and give you a more extended reading, a little bit extra cards and time. Okay, so besides that, just know well, when I get there, no political, legal, health, or third party. Okay, and besides that, everything's good. So let's see who we've got. We've got Jackie Jacaranda, of course.
hi, Jackie.
And Andrea's back. Hi, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
Imelda is here. Hello, Imelda. And there's that Morella. Hi, Morella.
Hello. Hello,
And
everyone.
Donna Lynn, thank you for coming back. I had a live with Jean a couple hours ago, and Donna Lynn was there and didn't get her question, so we're gonna put you. We'll make sure we get your question. And Ness, you have your question. I know you donated before, so we'll highlight that.
Okay.
And who else we got? Imelda, I've got your question. Hi, Craig Dixon. Hello, welcome back. And Risa is back. Hi, Risa. And Emily. Hi, Emily.
Hey, everyone. Welcome.
Emily, I got your question. And okay, that's where we're at. So, Kim, what have you been up to? What's been going on? How's life treating you?
Um,
Anything?
Nothing too wild, just doing a lot of readings. You know, energetically, we've
Good.
all been kind of collectively going through things, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just been kind of like up and down, heavy. I live in the Dominican Republic, and the nightclub roof collapse. It's just
Oh,
really bad. You know, 200, last I heard, 222 people died, and it's just kind of
oh,
heavy, you know?
that is, yeah. That was over there.
Yes, it's like
Oh
2.5
gosh.
hours away from here by vehicle. Yeah. So,
Wow.
so yeah, but I do virtual readings primarily. And so I've been busy plugging away and mentoring my peeps over on Ko-fi, my Poise Elite membership. So we all meet up. So that's been a nice distraction, you know? So
Right.
yeah, how have you been?
Right. I'm good. Good, hanging in there. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Just one day at a time after everything with Sunny. So,
So
yeah.
sorry. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
It's one of those things. And I just got a reading from Jean after our live. She gave me a reading, and he came in and talked to me, and so I might be a little bit emotional. That was just like a few minutes ago, so
Oh my goodness.
so y'all have to bear with me.
Yeah, of
And
course.
Kim will have to keep me straight here. So,
Oh, you're fine. You are fine. That's fine.
all right, so guys, go ahead and put your questions in if you haven't already, and um, we will get started. I want to do Ness first because she donated, so we'll do Ness.
Let's see.
I start the job search in May. Currently, I'm working on my writing project. How do you see my job search going? Very long or very fast before I find a job?
Oh, I love your question, Ness. Writers have a special place in my heart.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Okay, you mind if I start?
go right ahead.
Well, first of all, I can't show all of this card because YouTube doesn't like nudity anymore, even if it's cartoons. So you cut the Lover's card. So this to me means that things are going to work out pretty good. You may have a choice to make on something to do with your writing project, or you could have a choice of jobs, Ness, that you are going to have a decision to make on which job to take. I know the angels are watching out over you and protecting you. You got the coyote, which says the wise fool. Accept your follies and find the teaching in them. So this to me just means that you're smart. You're a smart person. The fool part, I think, is taking a risk, just like the fool in the tarot. So take a risk with the job and make sure that it's a wise decision, though. Use your intuition. Okay, and then I've got the tree card for you. Grounded. So make sure that you're grounded before you seek out your job search, and just ask for the most benevolent outcome and say thank you. And the guides and the angels will be there for you and to find something for you. You got a local travel card. That's interesting. It could be getting out more or having to drive more. So I don't know if you're looking for an at-home position or if you're looking to travel, but this says you might have to travel a little ways to get to your job, or maybe it's a hybrid, possibly. And then you got the intention card, spinning fate. So manifest, manifest, manifest. And I think that I'm going to draw a clarifier with the tarot. And I've got the justice card. So I do think good things are coming for you. Justice has a little bit to do with patience as well. So it might not be right away that you find something, but I do think that you're going to find something good. It might be hybrid or something that you need to drive to like a little ways to get to, is what I'm getting. So sure, Kim has more for you.
Wow. Okay. So how will the job search go? And also there's a message about your writing. So I got a lifetime card. This is a timing card. And this tells me this is part of your purpose and your bigger purpose, your bigger yes. So there's something about the writing project that's coming through as well. I'll share with you, Ness, in a moment what I mean by that. But in terms of your immediate question, the job search, we got the Magician and the Hierophant. Well, traditional methods of searching for your job, trying something that will yield some results. Like that this place is hiring. If you want quick results because you want money, you can have it. Like, let me show you. The Magician represents the time periods of May 21st, make sure I got that right, to June 20th. And then August 21st to September 20th. Now, like what Scott was saying, it could mean that that's how long the job search is, depending on what it is you're trying to do. If you are wanting to earn money and get in there, get into a place of employment, it can happen soon. But if this is something you're like, I have some savings, I can wait until I find the right thing, it could take a while to get to that. But that's okay. It all depends on your motivations. And so then the Hierophant represents this coming time period, April 21st to May 20th. So maybe your time of getting a job, pursuing it, taking action now, being persistent, something showing up in 2 weeks. Could be an interview, it could be that opportunity you want, something moving quickly this month. So this month from when you decide to actively start to search, you get results. And then something about you needing to reconsider a decision. It could be what type of jobs you're looking for. It could be what's your motivations, or it could have something to do with your writing. Your writing. To that end, your writing. I feel like the second time period of the Magician, August 21st to September 20th, is speaking to your writing project because I got these timing cards, September, August, and then next year being your year to shine with your writing, your passion, your purpose, your job, your finances. Yeah. So it's looking good. It's looking like short-term searching, but then you having to tweak something about your job search to get to that. And then something happening pretty quickly thereafter. So good luck on your job search.
All right. Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ness.
Thank you, Ness. Good things coming.
Yes. And Infinity 11 is here and gave a donation. Thank you, Infinity.
Hi, Infinity.
Hello, may I have messages from my highest good? What does WRT mean?
Oh.
Good with career and my gifts.
My highest good. May I have messages for my highest good related? I don't know. To career.
With regard to is what Jackie said. Okay.
Thank you. With regards to career and
with respect to. Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Thank you, Infinity. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Infinity and Jackie. I was like, I don't know that.
Got out of the special deck for you here, Infinity. And I'm going to use 2 cards from it. And the rest I had out, so... Oh. Okay. So there's something that needs to end. It's time to say goodbye. This is like the end of a cycle of something. So, maybe if you are in a job that you're not satisfied with, this might be the ending of that. Or for your gifts, it could be time to take on new gifts. This is also a transition. So this is the ending, but it's also the beginning. So you got that. And then you got the Hanged Man looking at things through a different perspective. Right? So maybe a different career than what you have been thinking about. Maybe a different gift that you never knew that you had. you could use and start manifesting it. I see the aura of the Hanged Man here, and it reminds me of psychic ability and is it clairvoyance with the eyes? I believe that might be the ears. I'm not sure, but being able to see things that other people might not be able to see. I think you have a lot of gifts coming. Okay, so you did get the tear card. So this could just be some grief that you haven't let go of, that you just need to um, sit with. And this gets me kind of emotional because of what I've been through. Just know that if you go through something and you're a little bit heartbroken, grief has no timetable. It's okay to grieve. And if something is bothering you, then you can always turn that into something positive. But grief is a little different. It makes you stronger by grieving, I believe. Helps you heal, right?
For sure.
Helps you heal. And then you got the deep thinking card. So maybe some self-reflection would be good, being analytical and logical. Or thinking twice on a decision. And look here, preoccupied with one's thoughts. I think you're psychic. I think you have the psychic ability. And then you got the hard labor card. So you may have been doing this already with your other job, and that's what's got you a little bit burnout. Or it could be, something new that's coming in, and you need to make some sacrifices. Just don't make sacrifices of your self-care and self-love. Make sure those are first, and you take care of those first, and don't do a job until that you know that it's the right one, or move to a better job with the same company, unless you know for sure that that's what you want and you're following your intuition and gut. So most benevolent outcome to you. Lots of love and light. And here's Kim.
All right. So, wow. I definitely can feel in terms of your gifts, there's that psychic ability, like Scott was saying, but also empath energy, but clairsentient, being able to feel things, being able to also help others. And I don't know how far into exploring your gifts you are, or where you are in that journey, but you have the ability to help people with healing their inner child wounds or pain points or ancestral wounds. This is what that Six of Cups tells me. So I don't, and also like what Scott was saying in the beginning of his reading for you about taking your spirituality or your gifts into a new direction, a new creative outlet with the Ace of Wands. The reason why I said about the empath gifts or the ability to really feel like what someone's going through or feel what the situation is, and that being something that's going to be amplifying this spring and summer, these next two seasons for you, is because of the oracle cards that I got. The first one is monkey. Cute. It says inner child. Don't take life too seriously. Inner child speaks to what I was speaking about earlier with the Six of Cups, but it also comes with a little message for you, just for you in your general life. Don't take life too seriously. Next is polar bear, nurture. This is what we're talking about, nurturing yourself, self-care, self-love, nurturing your spirituality, like Scott's saying, prioritize that. It says here, allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. It's a healing time for you in the next two seasons. The fox, shadow work. It says here, and this goes with what Scott is saying about grief. There are no shadows without light. Okay? It's not to be afraid of, it's to be able to be more informed and aware so you know what direction to take. And Llama, soul growth. Like an initiation. It's like that new beginning that you're on. You're going through an initiation point spiritually and with your gifts. I'm talking a lot about your gifts. I'll get just a moment to your career. It says growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. If you've been having doubts about your gifts, Spirit's like, don't. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Now, your job, I got the 7 of Cups. There's options at hand here that you may or may not be aware of, different directions to go or to take, and to explore for your own well-being. We have something about follow up. This could be in your current, if you are employed at your current job, something about you needing to follow up on something, or if you've been like you put out resumes, it's time to follow up, or etc., or applications, follow up. Methodical steps. That's going to what Scott was saying too. You got to take strategic steps to move to a new place that feels better for you, that feels good for you. And trust. Trust that you will have options opening up for you. And follow up. Follow up, because there's a blessing in your career. Okay? There is a blessing. But yeah, that's what I have.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Infinity.
Yes, thank you, Infinity. Appreciate you. And next up is Christine. Thank you for your donation, Christine. And Christine says, Scott and Kim, can I have a reading as to guides helping me with my mom's properties and outside people trying to get it?
Oh no, they're trying to get the properties? Ooh, that sucks. Okay.
Okay. So, Christine, hi there. I got the 10 of Pentacles for you. So, this is a happy home and being thankful for what you have in the home. It can be being happy with your family, your community, just having some kind of happiness that you can go home to and not have to worry about, all this with the properties and outside people trying to get it. Make sure that you have an oasis, a little haven that you can go to, that you can, just relax and be you and not have to worry about these things. You got the Precious Time card. It says the Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Okay, so it's just making the most of the moment. And then you got the Dragonfly, and it says illusion. You know who you really are. So you're a strong person. That's what I'm getting. First off, you're strong and you can handle anything that comes your way. And just rely on the strength of your guides and your angels. And they will bring you the answers that you seek. Okay? And yeah, you got a bridge over troubled waters. So is a transition is coming, and you need to bridge the gap, looks like, between the job and your personal connections with your family. Okay, so bridge that gap, and that's the transition. It's a change that will happen naturally for you, but you need to go with the flow and just let it happen. And as you're letting it happen, good things will go and come out of it. Then you got the step-by-step card. Your efforts will pay off. Okay, so gradual progress, steadily, consistently, no rush, small wins. So take one win at a time, and the guides are saying that they will help you with this, and just to trust in them when it comes to the other people, trying to get it. Trust in them. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Christine. And here's Kim.
Okay. All right. So one thing that comes through from your guides I'm picking up is that you're going to have to fly above the fray of it all to gain a higher perspective about this situation. And you are protected. You will receive guidance every step of the way, as long as you just ask. You could even just have a question pop in your mind for your spirit guides and your ancestral team, and they will guide you through this situation. I do believe you that there is something going on with people wanting the property. I say that because I got pain, anger, and hunger. And this is not to say, this is to affirm that this is real. This is, you feel a threat. Sometimes when we feel a threat, though, it can be amplified in our life, in our mind, and it starts to have us feel powerless when you are not powerless. You are powerful. I got the Eagle card. It says ancestral healing. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. But I was guided to read an excerpt from the guidebook for Eagle. The eagle is a protector flying through the sky, watching over you as you meditate and journey to meet with your guides. He's the facilitator for any spiritual exchange, holding that channel of energy open for you. If you choose this card, you have spirits and guides wishing to communicate with you. Let the eagle lead you to them. Okay. The eagle brings determination and confidence, strength and wisdom, a powerful totem for all that are called to work with him. He can help you to explore anything you feel you struggle to fully grasp. Okay. Now, the tarot cards. We got Justice. And then I got the reverse Knight of Swords. This is about a situation that can be brought into harmony. And we're not giving legal advice here, anything, but if you are feeling powerless, consider exploring expert opinions to help stop whatever it is you're concerned about, or just to gain perspective. So I will just say that about it. But I'm encouraged by the Justice card saying about this situation it will work itself out. It'll come up against and stop what feels like an attack or a threat. Be careful about dipping in too low into the negativity and giving away your power in the situation with the negativity card. Interestingly, we got from my Oracle deck, Justice, Alignment, Balance, and Karma. And finally, Success is on the way. Remember who you are and how powerful you are, and your allies, your spiritual allies. That's what I have for you.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you, Christine. That was, yeah.
Okay. We've got Donna Lynn next. And thank you for your donation, Donna Lynn. Do you
Thank
see
you.
me moving back to Canada and buying a new home this year? All right. Are you in the States now, Donna Lynn?
Yeah, wow, that's exciting.
Yeah. I can't tell anybody around here, but I'd like to move to Canada.
Yeah, I can understand. On
Yes,
so
and
many levels.
Imelda just subscribed to Kim's channel. Please, 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 if you have not subscribed to Kim, down below in the description is her page, so her channel. So please go over there and like and subscribe, okay?
Thank you, Imelda. Thank you all. We welcome you. Come on aboard.
Hi, Liz and all, and Annie, and anybody that I missed. Apologize, but thank you. There's a lot coming in.
Sure.
Okay, Donna Lynn. Your first card is the Page of Pentacles. And this is the manifesting page. Okay, so first thing I would say to do is to manifest what it is that you want. Write it down, give that to spirit and to your guides, and just let them know that, hey, this is what I want. And they're saying if you do that, that things can come true. So you see how she's traveling. She's at the Eiffel Tower in France. She's going and doing her dreams. So manifest your dreams. And if that's moving, and France is related to Canada in a lot of ways. So there may be a sign there, Donalyn. You've got Buffalo, abundance. You are provided for in all ways. So whatever you're looking to do, there's a way. There's a way, and your guides are telling you that if this is a nudge, then it's probably from spirit. I would go for it. So, exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. Yeah. And it looks like a globe there that you're standing on. And to me, it feels like this is the right thing for you to do. Whether you can buy a home or not in this year, I've not got any validation on that yet, but I do see that I think moving back to Canada is a good idea for entertainment purposes only. You got the Serenity card. Be calm. So you want to be where you're at peace and where you are at home. Okay? So if that is Canada, then that is Canada. And then last card you got for me is the future. Plan for the future. There's goes right with the manifesting card. And it says vision imminent. It's imminent. Okay, so that's soon. Destined fate, outlook in the future, be present. Right. So be in the present and let things happen. And I'm gonna say for this imminent definition on here that it is a yes. So that's what I got. Thank you, Donalyn.
All right, Donalyn. So I got the Queen of Swords. So this is about you got to be decisive. You got to be very clear in this goal, like to make it happen, to move to Canada. There's a lot that you're going to have to unload and push through with the Ten of Wands. Okay. Maybe it's just simply having to get rid of stuff or tie up loose ends. A lot of things that you can minimize what you could, leave behind because it's, yeah. So there's obstacles there. I'll talk more about that in a moment. But ultimately, it's a yes. I got the Eight of Pentacles, being, very diligent about this goal, step by step, writing it out and checking off each item that you're doing as you make this plan to go back. I don't know if you have the ability, or maybe you've lived there before, but whatever your experience is with moving abroad, this tells me this is a goal accomplished. You are on the trajectory of making that happen. In terms of buying a home, like Scott says, the Eight of Pentacles is favorable for that. But again, there's something you've got to first overcome. I don't know if this is, related to the actual move itself or finances, but yeah, we got here growth. It says here, promising opportunities awaiting. Take action. Yes, look at that big yes. There's something about this goal about moving to Canada or moving away that is a yes. Maybe it ended up shaping up that you move to Canada and, I don't know, by land, or I don't know, buy something or not buy. Maybe you move to a different part of the world. Who knows? But it's time to take action. It says, whatever your question, whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Number 2, do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step to get ahead. Just do it. Number 3, nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. That nudge, like Scott was talking about. Now, we did get setbacks. That goes with that 10 of Wands. Okay. And unrealistic. This doesn't mean this is unrealistic for you. In fact, this is just saying keep things as realistic as possible and be as flexible as possible. But you have to ground it with a decision first, and then everything will start to have momentum towards what? Accomplishing your goal. So I get a yes. I get a take action now, orchestrate a plan, and execute it with the Queen of Swords. But it's in the cards for you. Thank you for this great question. I personally want you to do it. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, me too. It will be complicated because my husband's job is in the U.S.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the piece. That's the 10 of Wands burden. Doesn't mean you can't accomplish it.
Right.
It's about endings and new beginnings. But you got to be very strategic with this. It's not impossible, but
Gotcha.
And slow
All right.
moving. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Kim, and thank you, Donna Lynn. I appreciate you being here and your donation. Venus is up next. Thank you, Venus. Appreciate you. And Venus says, hi, Scott. Hi, Kim. Nice to meet you.
Nice.
And Venus is one of my regulars. She's great. She says, what positive changes are coming for me in the next 2 months? Thank you.
Okay.
We'll say hi to Marby real quick. Hi, Marby.
Marby.
Okay, so I pulled a card out of my angel deck, and that's going to be the last card. But the first card I pulled was your tarot card, and look what you got, an angel. So your angels are watching out over you a lot. and are there for protection and for guidance. Okay, so the Temperance card is about finding balance and also about patience. Okay, so positive changes are you're being protected a lot. So if there's something that you want to try to do, as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not try it? Try something different, because you can't change unless you try something different, or something has to change, and you have to grow in order to have positive changes. It kind of goes around in a circle, right? Like the infinity sign. It continues. And then you got the Hawk card, and it says focus. Choose your priorities and eliminate all distractions. Okay, so focus your mind on what you want and manifest it. Okay, and then, look what you got. You got the Sun card. Happiness, success, clarity. So all these positive things coming to you. Be thankful and joyful because of the blessings that are coming to you, and abundance is what I'm feeling too with this. Okay, you do eliminate distractions. Yeah, that can be definitely this focus card. Then you got the Teamwork card. So there might be someone coming in for a partnership that would be able to help you complete a goal. It could be expanding your network, delegating tasks, but rely on other people too. Don't try to do everything alone. So and that goes for your spiritual life too, have someone that you can talk to, that you trust, and that they can talk to you as well, that are on the same spiritual path. And here's your angel card. Oh, okay, Venus, romance and connection. I can't remember I think you're single, but I can't remember if you may be married or have a relationship. If you do, this just means it's going to get stronger. If you don't, someone could be coming in. So, big news for you. So that's what I got. I'm feeling like pulling another card for you just to clarify one of these. I'm going to clarify the teamwork. Okay, you may have to wait a little bit. There's the waiting game. So it might be a little bit of patience that you need to have as well as you're going through the next couple of months. But just know that you can be learning and growing as you are having patience. It's just another form of growing and learning is what I'm getting. That's what I feel. So that's what I got for you, Venus. Thank you. 1,000% single. Well, you never know.
I know. Unless it's 1,000% because it's by choice. I don't know.
Right. It probably is by choice with Venus.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the next couple of months, we got the Hierophant, Two of Cups, that partnership energy that Scott was speaking to. That's interesting. Two of Cups could be like a new friendship that's come about, or a new partnership or collaboration, or a person that shares a spiritual belief system with you, and you're making a bond or connection. Or yes, I suppose if you are, if we're talking about love, Two of Cups is about that little budding connection between two. Then we also got Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. This could be about something that took about a year's time, or will take about a year's time to have been planted to the time of this new beginning in your career or your health, or your home, the physical aspects of yourself. And we got Owl, good advice from a wise person. So that could be that Hierophant, Two of Cups. So something that you need guidance on, you get the guidance from this wise person that comes in with this information that unlocks something for you. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And then key, successful outcome to your problems. Okay. Now, spiritual enlightenment, ascension, moving up, deepening some sort of practice is what I'm picking up on here with peacock. Self-love, time to celebrate you and all your magnificent light. All the different ways you could celebrate yourself. Planning a little trip for yourself if you're able to. Somebody, showering you with something and you're receiving that. You're being blessed. You're manifesting a lot of opportunities to be blessed in the next couple of months. Otter, it says the keyword initiations. Be open through this transitional time. That's what I was talking about, that leveling up spiritually, like going to the next level. And gateway, going through, you think of an initiation, moving to the next level, That could be in your career life, your spirituality, in interpersonal relationships. But we got that card, key, successful outcomes to your problems. So relationships being a theme, partnerships in the next couple of months, new beginnings from a seed planted, taking about a year's time to come into fruition, and deepened spiritual growth. That's what I have. Thank you.
Perfect. She said both career and spiritual.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to Annie. Let me get up here with you.
Okay.
And career reading, please. I have a new profession I've been interested by. Annie, are you still here? Yes, I see you. Never mind. You're welcome, Venus. She says, thank you, Kim and Scott. All right.
So I would imagine maybe you're thinking about exploring, or, I have a new profession I've been interested by. Is this more like a question of should you explore that, or would you have success with going down this professional path? How do you take that question, Scott?
I think you're on the right path.
Okay.
Annie, if you need us to clarify that. Oh, she said exactly yes.
Okay.
There we go.
Got it. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, hello. How about we start with some treasure? Looks like this is exactly what you've been looking for. Luck is on your side. Look at that. So this could definitely be a new profession. I'm picking up that it is. Manifestation. Manifest what it is that you want. And it can come true. So live as if you have this profession already. And just believe in your heart that it's going to happen. You got the Grow Wild card that says flourish in your unique way. And look right here, a change. A change is coming for you. So this is a yes for the new profession. And then communicating freely. And it says, I communicate from the depths of my being. So let it be known that you're interested. Bug them, bug them. Just be like, this is definitely what I want. I'm really interested in this profession, and I would really like to, be a part of your team or whatever comes out. Just the depths of your being, that means you already know. You know how important it is to you. And I think your higher self is saying, let it be known. Use your throat chakra. Archangel Gabriel is great for calling in protection over your communication. So he's over the throat chakra. And he is blue, by the way, as well, has a blue aura. So there is that. And then, yes, reach out, definitely. And look at this, gifts. This to me is just saying that you're right on the right track with this. And all you can do is just keep going after it. And your guides are saying it's a green light. That's what I got.
Okay. Well, I get yes. This is definitely something to explore with the Page of Pentacles. This is a new beginning in such as a career opportunity like this. It can also denote there may be some additional studying and training to do or job shadowing to explore. But this is a yes card. This is a nice card to get. And even better, I was like, okay, she goes in this path. What could she expect? Is this the right path to go? And we got a clear, clarifying message with the Chariot. Go, move forward, make it happen. It's you having to take the initiative to get out there and put it out there and to put, like Scott was saying, to make it known. I got here time to level up, collaboration and partnership. If there's opportunities to talk to someone who's already doing it or look at different sites or channels or people who are doing what you want to do, it's time to get that inside track information and guidance on how you can best move quickly in this goal of yours. And trust that this nudge from the universe is because, this is taking you to the next leg of your journey in your career path. Okay. We have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. That's beautiful. A sincere wish about your career path will be granted. The resources are coming, and that resourcefulness we see with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. You will change your mind. Don't worry. I don't think this means you're going to change your mind about this, but it's just saying that this is a dynamic thing. One decision leads to the next, And so Spirit is like, this may take you on one trajectory and then you may take another turn or this or that, but you need to take action in order to get to the next point of where you're trying to go, to level up. And lastly, butterfly, emerging. Take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. Yeah, I say go for it. You just never know where it's going to take you just by you taking the initiative to do it. So I get strong yes cards with this. So that's what I got.
Awesome. Looks like everything's corresponding. I love that. Everything's flowing between us in the reads.
I know. They're like,
that.
They always talk to each other.
Yes. Thank you, Annie.
Thank you, Annie. That's a good question.
All right. And we've got time for one more. And I'm going to go to Imelda.
Oh, Imelda.
Imelda, are you here? You're welcome, Christine.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, Imelda is here. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Imelda, I've got the Three of Cups for you. This is celebration. So the guys are saying that you're going to have something to celebrate about. So this can also be being thankful for what you have and where you're at right now. So get out the bubbly. Have a good time with your friends. And you know, that's what I'm getting there. Celebration. That could be going to a party too. Getting out a little bit. Doing something for your inner child. So have playtime. It says the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Yes, just what I was going to say. As long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not try it? Do something different. You don't have to be serious all the time, and you don't have to be, you know, perfect all the time. You can release that and just have fun with your inner child. Oh, you say I am childish. Okay. You got this raccoon, which I thought was a possum for a minute, but we got safe from the possum. It says resourcefulness. So you have all the resources that you need. Right? So you can do whatever it is that you want to do, Imelda. You just need to manifest them, ask your angels and your guides to bring them into focus for you, and that will do it, So then look here, celebration with the Three of Cups works perfectly. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements.
Mhm.
See, you're on the right track, Camelda. You are just on the right track. And good things are going to happen. So just immerse yourself in that. I'm being told to show you the back of the cards. They're really pretty. I'm being shown to tell you that. There's a message there somewhere. But enjoy what you have done and the hard work that you do and have that playtime in between. That's the message I got for you.
Okay, that's so funny. So I got the deer card, right? So the keyword is trust. It says approach the situation with a light heart. And so this came out, it was shuffled out as you were talking about being light, having fun, tapping into your inner child. She was like, oh, I am, like that. So it was so funny that that came out. And it says here, the deer asks you to trust in the situation as it's unfolding. Your inner child wishes to connect to this side of you that has not forgotten the gentleness and wonder of life. And if you don't take life too seriously, this is confirmation you're doing it right. Okay. It says, don't take yourself too seriously, be gentle on yourself and others, and check in with your intuition. If you do this, Spirit says, your spirit guides say, you will glide through situations with ease. Find the balance of being strong and determined, but soft and gentle at the same time. Okay. The deer lives from her heart center. Thus, she's asking you to take a step back, look at the situation through your heart, and trust in matters concerning yourself and others. Now, let's talk about that a bit further. So I got the Seven of Wands. All right. Over power. So there's almost similar energy. Your boundaries, having your walls up, or needing to set boundaries, or you have set boundaries. Something about the walls needing to go up or being up and being and standing in your power. But there's also a balance to strike even with that. Now you're going to start to enter a phase where, you know, just checking in with, are those walls too high? Are they too low? Are they just right? We have Five of Swords. So this could be past energy. It could be conflicts, dispute, like someone feeling defeated in a situation. Maybe in the past you felt defeated about something, or someone around you is not, they feel like they're in a lose situation or a losing situation. But ultimately, I feel like this is all confirmation that you have something to celebrate. When you were faced with challenges, especially that was mentally taxing you, you did set appropriate boundaries. You did tap into your power. It's almost like this is speaking about what may have happened in the past. You were diligent, but now it's time to celebrate, like what Scott was saying. I got the Four of Wands. So when you was talking about celebrating, I was like, oh my gosh, that's the energy. Like you got to a place, or you're getting to a place of a solid foundation because you were diligent about, setting your boundaries, having the appropriate walls up, dealing with conflict in a way that serves you best, honoring your needs. And now the miracles are coming. The things to celebrate are coming soon, very soon, with the cards that Scott got, and then the Four of Wands. Something fun, a little party, a little get together, or just you celebrating you for all that you've done. And this is like a sign from your guides that you are definitely on the right track with whatever it is that you've been dealing with or doing. That's what I got, Imelda.
Right. Awesome. Yeah, and I forgot that there's a pink moon tonight. So pink full moon. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, no wonder. We're going. That makes sense. It's almost like this shade of, like, you can barely see. It's like on the mountain range. There's like a pinkish tint. See?
Oh yeah, you can see it when you get it large there. That is so pretty.
And miracle.
It's like a double rainbow almost. You can see it up at the top and the bottom.
Yes. And what does that tell you when you see that, right? What does that symbolize for you? The signs are there, Imelda, that your guides are right there with you. That's also what they wanted me to share.
Yeah. Awesome. And I just wanted to mention, thank you, Angela, for your donation. Just asking for prayers for my friend Courtney, who has, or in doing chemo. Okay. Lots of light and love to you and your friend, Angela.
Yes, we send healing vibes, peaceful vibes her way. We raise her up and we affirm it.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry you're having to go through that, Angela, with your friend.
Me too.
But I'm sure you're being a beacon of strength to her, is what I'm feeling. Because you are that strength beacon, so continue to be that.
Yes.
All right. And Ness says, I love this duet. Kim, you will have to come back again. I agree.
Of course. I love this duet too. We make beautiful readings together. Oh my God. They say we make beautiful music together.
If I have to round her up and bring her all the way from Dominican Republic, I will.
Yes.
Just to do a show.
Yes, wouldn't that be fabulous? Yes, yes.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody in chat. I really appreciate all of you. So I think that we've had a great show, and I appreciate you, Kim. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And for all that you do. Oh. And we will, this is Donna Lynn's first live. So this was amazing, she said. Thank you so much, Donna Lynn.
That's exciting. Yay, for your first live.
All right. So everybody have a wonderful day. If I'm not back tonight, I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. Might be doing some mood readings. Maybe not. We'll see. Kim, what have you got going on?
Let's see. Well, tonight, taking a breather. I did a lot. I ran a sale, a spring sale, and I ended up getting slammed with readings this past week. So I think I'm just going to do mindless things like emailing people, like,
yeah,
and just kind of zone out on something on Netflix. I think I'm going to veg. I think I need to veg.
There's a time for that. Yes.
Yes. That's it. That's the immediate thing. But yeah, y'all
good.
Catch me around on YouTube. I'll be around.
Yes. Awesome. All right. Thank you again for being here, and thank you, everybody. And have a great evening. We will see you later.
Bye, Brent.